Now as we start the stereo process of putting the new stereo right here and replacing the old one. Now there is nothing wrong with the stereo, this old one. The only problem that I had was I had so much wiring right here that I would go down the road and I'd hit a bump and my right or left channel would go out, and it used to drive me nuts. And I tried to fix it. I didn't know exactly what it was, and finally I got old and I said screw it. I just didn't want to deal with it anymore, so I just stopped playing it. So what I'm going to do is replace everything in the stereo system, such as the wiring, the speakers, the amplifiers, everything, and kind of have a nice new virgin system. And I will go from one step to the other until it's completed. Now this is the bracket that came with the truck right here. And you will find this in most of your standardized applications. I think most of the newer model cars and trucks have this larger big DVD thing with cable TV and satellite and all the other crap that is really great for getting yourself into a first-class accident. So the first thing that I want to do is, and if you do this, you want to measure your outside faceplate right here compared to your old one, because we know the old one will fit. Then I will use my screw gun and take off this little under luggage, I don't know what the hell it is, but I will put the new stereo on it. One thing that I have a problem with on this old stereo, and I'm thinking ahead about all the problems that I've had and trying to make my stereo experience, putting it together, better. I noticed that when I had this stereo in, that the RCA plugins were bent. They would hit the back firewall right here of the car or truck. So I want to measure these to the front of the old stereo compared to these RCA plugins to the front of this stereo and check on them. The next thing I want to do is when I go to install my wiring harness, which is right here, you'll notice it has a little aluminum, I don't know what it is, but it's a tag. Now I'm going to put tags on all my wires like these. What I use is just a little bit of painter's tape. I put it on the wire and I write on the wire, okay, this is a right front positive. This is the ground. Another thing is, if you're going to put in a stereo into your vehicle, whatever it is, and you have to hook up the wiring, do not just use the wiring they give you. They give you like 6 inches of wire, which is total bullshit. If you have to pull the stereo out for some reason to suppose something goes wrong, you have to do an adjustment for whatever reason, or you may have to hook up your antennas or things like that, give yourself an extra 2 feet of wire right here from, say, like, let's say that this stereo is installed with 6 inches of wire. If you were to pull this stereo out of your dash, it will go about this far, or basically it will hang there in midair while your wires are all screwed up and everything else. Now, if you were to give your new stereo 2 feet of wire for all your plug-in right here, okay, say you give an extra 2 feet, if you have to pull that new stereo out and you have 2 feet of wire, then you can put this on your seat, or you can put it on something that will not put stress on your wires, and that will save you, along with having your wires marked so you can see them later on. Because I may want to add another amp. I may want to add a more powerful amp. I may want to change something, and 6 months from now, 8 months, I won't remember whatever color wire goes where. So of course you want to read your instructions and everything, and you want to find out, this is new, I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that on a stereo in all my 30 years. I don't know what the hell it is. This is new. I've never seen one of these. I don't know what the fuck that is. Excuse my language. And I have never seen, on this little dealie, it has a phone symbol. Now, why a stereo would have a phone, I have no idea. But anyway, these are some of the tips and tricks that I'm going to give the backyard, back alley, do-it-yourself guy that wants to install these stereos and avoid a problem down the line by thinking ahead. If you're going to put in a stereo, get yourself some good wire. I bought this, let me see what it says right here. I bought a Stinger 516 per foot wiring. It was 39 cents a foot. I bought 80 feet. Okay? It only cost me 31 bucks. Now, what that gives me is peace of mind that I know that this wiring right here, which is good enough for what I'm going to do, but all the wiring is new, it's not stretched, it's not, it doesn't have any holes in it, rub marks, anything like that. So these are the little things. And between that and putting more oil in my Dio and racing tomorrow, maybe there's drag races. Tomorrow I may take my bike up there. I'm going to install this whole stereo system, and you can go with me and see this from start to finish. Because of last time I did it was 20 years ago, and now I'm going to do it again. I'm kind of excited. So thanks for watching.